Good day everyone. Today we are going to learn about very important safety document HIRA, which stands for Hazard Identification and Risk Assessment. Key concepts in risk management are four topics: risk definition, risk matrix, risk rating, risk mitigations. Comparing risk rating across various industry, construction project, factories, refineries. Understand risk rating across various industry, factory, construction site is essential for making informed decisions that lead to safe outcome. According to data, 75% of industries have been identified as high risk, meaning they regularly face significant operational challenge, critical activities like that. On the other hand, 30% are considered low risk, experience fewer disruptions and incidents. By comparing these ratings, we can better evaluate construction site, industry performance, refinery work, prepare for potential risk, and make smarter choice to ensure stability and safety. HIRA is one of the most critical documents used by safety department. You can see in this slide 5 into 5 risk metric formula. Every safety professional must understand how to prepare and interpret HIRA because it forms the foundation of all risk control measures at the workplace. HIRA is process. Identify potential hazard in the task of work environment, workplace, evaluate the associated risk, and determine appropriate control measures according to hierarchy of control measures. Hierarchy of control measures are five. I already told in my last video. Control measures to eliminate or reduce risk. In this format, you can see mathematical risk in HIRA is calculated as likelihood means probability, consequence means severity. By using this formula risk matrix, we can assess the level of risk and decide whether it is acceptable, tolerable means medium risk, and unacceptable. Unacceptable means in the red zone we have to stop the work immediately until the risk is getting reduced, and acceptable means in the green zone. In here you can see three zones. One is red, second is in yellow color, second is medium, and in third is low means green. This risk assessment is then recorded in the HIRA document, which help towns plan their risk safely. It ensures that safety control are applied before work starts. Before work starts, safety professional has to ensure that HIRA is available at the site, and HIRA is sharing with all the engineers, supervisor, foremen and laborers whatever the hazards are available at the site according to ongoing activities. And it is legal and moral responsibility to follow it of all the persons who are working in site. Let's take practical example to understand how HIRA and risk matrix work. I put a picture in right side. You can see a person is working at the height In another side is scaffolding is available, but he is working outside the scaffolding platform without wearing safety belt, safety helmet, not having any lifeline. Suppose this worker is working at a height of 10 meters, is not wearing safety harness. Scaffolding has no handrail, midrail, and person is working out of the scaffolding, and there is no safety net provided below the person. In this situation, in this situation, I'm writing here 10 meter. No, suppose this is the ground level, and from the ground level he is standing on a 10-meter height. The likelihood of the worker falling is very high because there are no fall protection measures in place. So we assign a likelihood rating is 5. That is 5. Likelihood 5 means probability very high, top in the last, which means almost certain. The most consequence of falling from 10 meter can be very severe, possibly causing severe injury or even death. So we assign a consequence rating of 4. 4 means only single person is working, no? Which means major injury or single fatality. Single person is working, single fatality. If two persons are working, then we take 5. Means the many fatalities can be happen according to risk matrix rule. Risk is equal to likelihood and consequence. We take 5 likelihood and we took 4 as consequence is equal to 20. This score fall in red zone. This score is fall in red zone means 20. 5 is to 4 is 20, which means unacceptable risk. This kind of work must stop immediately. It is unsafe and violate basic safety protocol because continuing following control measures must be implemented. So before continuing, the following control measures must be implemented. Provide and ensure use of a full body harness. Install proper handrail, midrail. Provide safety net or fall rest or whatever in the bottom side of persons, and make sure supervision by competent scaffolder supervisor and a register is available in the hand of supervisor, scaffolding competent supervisor, and trainings are placed. This is how HIRA help us identify life-threatening condition before an accident happening and enable to us to take preventive action on time. Remember, if it is in the red zone, work must stop. I repeat again, otherwise accident might be happen. Thanking you and be careful.